Welcome everybody to the worst Christmas songs tournament bracket. I'm your host Kaznarius. With me is Liv
Oh boy, Christmas.
and Ren
Merry Crisis.
and the Porkchopper.
Hello.
We've all brought you 5 songs with 4 additional songs brought on for differing purposes. We all know that bad is subjective. A bad can be how a song makes you feel. Bad can be how the song sounds. Bad can be, just shit lyrics. And we're here to debate bad. We are here to sort through the baddest of the bad, the worst Christmas music of all fucking time that we could find. And we are here to find the number 1 shittiest Christmas song ever.
Now, here's the interesting thing. I actually quite like Christmas music on occasion. I think we were having a chat before this on a couple of them, and I did not find many issues with some of them. So it should be interesting to get into debating these a bit.
On each of these, we're all going to take a couple minutes to listen to each of these songs. I'm going to have each person say why they brought in their song, and then we will openly debate and vote on which song goes on to the next part of the bracket.
yes.
So,
Now, if you want to follow along, dear viewer, we will have the
Yes.
playlist of all these songs in the description
Yes.
because otherwise YouTube is going to dick us down immediately.
anyway, if everyone would like to listen to What Can't You Get a Wookiee in our Christmas playlist,
don't
and
you
then
just-
Funky Funky Christmas. Two songs into this, and I feel like I'm already regretting this. Like that was a, whew, that was a double threat. I
yeah,
gotta say.
but Kaz, what can you get a Wookiee for Christmas if he already owns a cone?
So before we all comment on these songs, Rin, I want to hear why you brought in each of these songs.
Okay,
What's your feelings on these?
Both cause pain in very different ways, in my
That's
opinion. I
true.
wish they had gotten paired with other songs because that way I could
Yeah.
use the same explanation twice. The Wookiee for Christmas one has layers of why it's not great.
Yeah.
Because, well, first off, they cheap out like hell on the Wookiee. They fuck over Chewie. Everyone else is getting a cool gift. The Wookiee's
That's
getting
true.
goodwill
He gets
for
love and understanding. Like,
love
what
and
the fuck is that?
understanding. Can't really wrap that one up.
Yeah.
Second off, there's a lot of weird noises going on in that song that I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, dude, the intro to that song was like,
Ooh,
It's brutal, and also one of the voices is stammering like Sliv when he's got like a friggin' frog's got his tongue.
no, actually though, I felt like I was in a fucking padded cell in the beginning of that.
Yeah.
And I was about to experience like an hour more of just that song.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. Funky Funky Christmas actually gives me a headache. I can't do that repetition, monotone, paint by numbers kind of. I don't like any songs that are like that when like a contemporary artist of that time tries to do a Christmas song and it's just like, yeah, Christmas, yeah, for 5 minutes.
I find it fascinating that between these two songs, Funky Funky Christmas was the one giving you a headache, when there is so much going on in the fucking Wookiee song.
yeah, but I was vibing to the Wookiee song.
High key, me and
course you
Sliv were actually actually vibing to the stupid fucking Wookiee song. And all of its stupidity. Funky Funky Christmas is a 5-minute song that feels like it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
5-minute song that went on 5 minutes too long.
This cringe ass Santa impression of just like, I don't even know how to describe it. He just like doesn't even try. He's just like, oh yes, the North Pole. Like,
Oh,
like
it's our new kids on the block.
he doesn't
It was
even,
brutal.
he gives up. It's a
Yeah.
half-ass Santa impression. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like Santa trying to do an impression of like, come on, she.
Actually,
Yeah.
though, that is perfect.
Like
for
an
it.
old-timey Chicago mobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Santa, but he's Mo from the Three Stooges.
Listen, I was in actual peril, like considering almost having a heart attack when Wookiee started. But I honestly think my vote goes for Funky Funky Christmas.
I'm gonna have to say the same thing. Funky Funky Christmas is infinitely worse than What Can You Get a Wookiee for Christmas?
What do you guys think?
Yeah. For me, I think they're both difficult to get through, but at least with Wookiee, there's the sort of novelty of being tied to Star Wars, whereas
Exactly.
the New Kids on the Block one, man, Funky Funky Christmas, it felt like a fucking eternity. I just wanted it to end. It was so brutal. The groove was not. It was not enough.
Yeah, no.
That's horrible. That gets my vote.
Yeah, it's
Realistically speaking, Star Wars Christmas, you're in for shit. Like,
Yeah.
and when you get shit, it's not surprising. It's kind of, it is a little bit endearing. I agree. Even if it's fucking stupid. Shit. Ren, what,
Yeah, absolutely.
final thought?
Funky Christmas.
Fun Christmas goes up. All right.
Yeah.
Boys, we're gonna listen to Santa Forever and Santa Baby, just the normalized version of Santa Baby.
Yeah,
though.
it's the one by Eartha Kitt in the playlist.
Yeah.
Santa Forever and Santa Baby.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get to this, I just want to say, we're 2 songs in of 24. I'm gonna crack open a fucking beer because this is gonna be long as shit.
Santa forever, the deed to a platinum mine.
Who brought in Santa Forever?
That was me. Man, we
Alright.
did 3 of mine in a row.
Yeah.
Birds of a feather.
My
Songs of a feather.
big issue with Santa Forever is that no one wants to be there, it feels like. The entire song to me felt like the lack of enthusiasm in the performance, the lack of enthusiasm in how it goes, the lack of enthusiasm in the lyrics. It all just feels like, man, we gotta meet some quota to get something out.
We need a Christmas song.
We need a Christmas song.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like a Christmas song you would hear in a mild fever dream, and it's just boring.
It is very boring and cringe, I'll say. If we were to rate these on music videos, I did kind of appreciate the Santa band, I guess.
Yeah, although I'm not too sure how I felt about Bill Gates proposing to her at the end.
Yeah. That was rough.
Overall, I'd say that one was kind of cringe.
Just cringe, yeah.
Yeah.
Cringe and mid.
The worst combination, really.
Yeah.
Cringe and mid. What do you think, Porkchopper?
Porkchopper. What do you think
Uh,
of Santa Forever?
Did not enjoy. It just felt like, yeah, kind of like Rin said. It felt like no one really wanted to be there. No one's heart was really in it. It's kind of just, it's just a shitty song in a sea of shitty Christmas songs.
No one wanted to be there. Apparently, least of all us.
Yeah, I really did not enjoy that one. Not good. Just wanted it to end.
But how about Eartha Kitt's Santa Baby? How did you feel about that, Porkchopper?
Yeah, I guess I'll
Okay,
talk
so-
about why I brought this one in, real quick, because I this one was mine.
Oh, okay.
So- Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, explain it.
No, if you want to start off.
Well, I just want to say, because you asked why, how I feel about this one. In this specific version, her original, I actually don't mind this. I'm the kind of person, I really appreciate that kind of like old world, old timey vibe. It's kind of
Very Fallout.
one of the reasons why I really appreciate Fallout, for example, and the Mafia games. I really like that kind of feel to it. It's very classy, very elegant. I don't mind it that much. I would never fucking put it on and listen to it, but if I have to listen to Christmas music, that's probably for me. That's a better example. Now,
Yeah.
had this been the Pussycat Dolls version, be very different. I mean, they got like stripper poles and Carmen Electra and all this shit, just destroying, absolutely destroying a very classic song. Not no bueno.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I picked the wrong. Admittedly, I picked the wrong version of this song
Yeah.
to go here. But I do think it very nicely starts off a weird trend of weird sexualization of Christmas things. There's like versions of the song where like they're really trying to make like a weird baby voice kind of thing. And it's like, oh yeah, oh Santa, I'll be your fucking child girl.
Yeah.
Get me all these things. I was like, that strikes me as strange. We'll get more in there, I'm sure, as we go into the list. I think
Yeah.
Because like
yeah.
I have one similar to this that
Yeah.
I have a lot I can talk about regarding
Yeah.
this song in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Corinne, you have
particular
anything to add?
version is totally fine to me
It
personally. I
is. It
think
is.
like
It really is.
she does a very good job making it elegant, I guess, in a way is
Yes.
the best way of putting it. Like a lot
Yes.
of the covers are really bad, like was
It's
mentioned already.
classy. It does have a bit of class to it, for sure. I think Santa Forever is definitely, with that said, my pick for continuing on.
Oh, absolutely. Santa
Yeah,
forever.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta lock
Santa
Santa
fucking
forever.
never.
Gentlemen, Leprechaun Christmas and Feliz Navidad, Shatner Claus version.
Oh boy.
So,
Yeah,
Sliv,
look.
you are the one who picked Leprechaun
Yeah.
Christmas. You want to say why?
It was a backup on my list. It was a lot of noise and disorienting at times.
Dude, I think Leprechaun Christmas is a bop.
I think it goes
It
pretty...
got, yeah, after a
it
couple
goes
listens,
fucking hard.
it got there.
So
First
this-
listen, no way.
Dude, it's another I think it's another one of those songs where like it starts off and it's like where am I? Where this sounds a little odd, but then it kind of I'm like a sucker for like, you know, weird Japanese music from like the 80s that like has English in it. I love that.
Yeah, and this is very late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
ironically, I want to find more from this band, see what else they did.
So
I will say I
Objective
was
film.
really fucking digging that like 1980s guitar. That shit
yeah.
slapped.
That
I
got
fucking love
good.
that.
while we don't really need to talk about why this is a bad song, I will say, Porkchopper, when he gave me his list, just said Feliz Navidad, any fucking version. And I said,
did.
well, dealer's choice.
So about
So
that.
here we
okay,
are
so-
at Shatner Claus.
Yeah, okay, so Feliz Navidad in general, I have heard like 5 million times. I can't fucking stand that song. It's just everywhere. Everybody's covered it. None of the covers are good. And yet you still, I don't think you realized that I can't fucking stand William Shatner, but you just absolutely picked the worst possible version of this song you could have. That was brutal. Like, it's nothing about it works. Just musically and sonically, it's bad. Then you got William Shatner basically talking in the background. Like, what the fuck is going on?
He sounds
Dude,
like he's about like 8 deep.
Dude, I love how it's like the backing tracks and the backing vocals, they are trying their best to hold it together. It starts on like a relatively nice violin, and
Yeah.
then William Shatner has to fucking shat it up.
Yeah, like they're all like they're playing and they're singing, and then he just walks up and he's just like, "I want to wish you a Merry Christmas." No, really.
Yeah.
No reason.
That's
What?
right.
This is a
I wanna
Christmas
wish
song,
you
bro.
Merry
You can't even sing.
It is actually as if your fucking drunk uncle got up on stage and just like
Yeah.
no one wanted him there. No one. no
Fucking
one.
Christmas karaoke
fucking
after
wants
like
this.
15 beers gone wrong.
Everyone is trying their best, and this asshole is out here just ruining everything.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
I know it's bad. It does hold a little bit of a special place in my heart for actually, I think, being a little bit too bad it's good. I believe we can all agree that it goes next in the tier list or in the.
Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna
Shatner
say I
Claus
do
going
not
goes.
agree that it's so bad it's good. It's just bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It is,
Well,
however,
you're-
a
it's
Christmas
okay if you're
party
wrong.
staple.
No.
It is. It is. I added both of these Because what bad Christmas music list would be complete without the classics? All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time.
Well, both definitely iconic Christmas songs that can be a little bit polarizing. Mariah Carey, I would argue, maybe a little bit more so. Maybe. Just because I think maybe more recent time, freaking All I Want for Christmas Is You has become a meme, so people have come around on it a little bit more.
It is the probably the most played Xmas song when you're going out, I'd say.
Yeah. So if you work any kind of like retail or in a restaurant or something, you probably get war flashbacks when you hear it.
If I'm like listening to it like once a year, I feel like I would probably kind of like it. Like I don't know, like there's a lot about the song like actually bringing it down that I like the backup vocals. I like how fun it is. I think Mariah Carey has a beautiful voice. I don't know, it is a pleasant song, but both of these suffer from the overconsumption of it. I don't have really anything bad to say about it. I think that for me, it's probably gonna be Wonderful Christmas Time. It's an incredibly repetitive song.
It's a little bit repetitive. For me personally, I would almost go the other way, just because I feel like I have more nostalgia for Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time. It's when I hear that song, I get taken back to like soda flavored candy canes and like stuff like that, like as a kid. I don't know why, that's just like my connotation while I was listening to it. Like that's what comes to mind immediately. The Mariah Carey song, it's more of a meme to me. Not that a meme necessarily is a bad thing. I just think, like, if I'm going to listen to one or the other, I'm going to listen to Wonderful Christmas Time. Plus, like, I mean, I called the top tier in that Christmas party tier list video, Wonderful Christmas Time, so, you know, I have to be predictable.
Gotta represent.
I think for me personally, so Wonderful Christmas Time, it is repetitive, and I can understand why people wouldn't like it. Though it's got a vibe that very few Christmas songs actually can manage, in a very good way. It's got this like, I mean, obviously it's very Beatles-esque. It's Paul McCartney, right? Like it makes sense, but it's in a way for me, it's kind of enjoyable. I can have that on the background. It wouldn't really bother me. Mariah Carey, okay, that's different. That's the kind of vibe that I don't like, where it's like super upbeat and happy. Fuck yeah, Christmas is great. Oh yeah, everything's amazing. Fuck that. That's bullshit. Okay, that represents for me the absolute worst of Christmas music. Not to mention the fact that, like, as you guys brought up, you hear it everywhere. I can't go shopping anywhere without hearing it. I can't turn on the radio without hearing it. I can't open Spotify or YouTube or anything without seeing that fucking song everywhere I go. I close my eyes, try to sleep. I hear that fucking song when it's Christmas time. I'm just sick and tired of it. Her career is single-handedly held up by the Spotify streams and the radio and the Hallmark Channel shitty movies that use her fucking song every Christmas. I'm beyond sick and tired of it. She even got her own Hallmark movie that she directed. Okay, like, enough is enough.
They both hurt. They both hurt immensely. But in very, very different ways. Like, I can stand a little Paul McCartney once or twice. But the Carey, I can only stand once. There is no stopping the unfreezing process once it's begun.
I guess for me, one of my least favorite things about Christmas songs is just songs about how cool Christmas is. And Simply Having Wonderful Christmas Time is a song about fucking nothing.
It's about having a wonderful Christmas time.
It's like, yeah, guys, it's Christmas. That's it.
If the music video is anything to go by, having a wonderful Christmas while tripping balls.
Okay, the music video, first of all, not part of the evaluation, but agreed that shit was fire. Even though I'm outnumbered, but I understand your votes, boys. I get it, I do. And so Mariah Carey will go to the next rung. I'm glad we could get them done early.
Sorry, we moving
Oh
to the next one?
boy, we're in for an adventure. We're going for old-fashioned Christmas in brackets, Daddy's Home, and Happy
Oh, no.
Christmas, War's Over by Maroon 5.
Oh no.
Cowabunga bunga.
Very Merry Christmas.
Is everyone back in their seats after falling out of them for the first song? So I picked Old Fashioned Christmas. My one wish for the audience member who isn't going to listen to any of these songs, please, for the love of God, listen to this song. It is a fucking adventure.
A roller coaster of Christmas emotion.
So, I picked this because it's kind of like bad Christmas song Bohemian Rhapsody. It like it's like trying to tell a story and like kind of going all over the place. It's almost like a musical, like it feels like it should be part of a musical, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's its own thing. I mean, where do we begin with this? The fucking bullshit generic 70s chorus. I'm gonna be an old-fashioned Christmas.
Maybe we should start at the number 5 bus stop.
I personally want to say fuck all the families of the people who are on bus number 5.
Yeah, the whole ending is like, yeah, daddy's here. That's great. Fuck all the people that just died on this bus that got no Russian by Santa Claus. Like, what the fuck is that?
I love the night and day between like the daughter and the son. Who's gonna walk me down the aisle? Who's gonna buy me
toys?
Yeah.
Dude, the first time I listened to this, the fucking like radio alert, which sounds like a fucking clown horn going off for some fucking reason. Which I love the idea of like the guy on the radio stopping Christmas music to tell everyone people have horribly fucking died.
And just going back to it.
This song might be one of my favorite instances of unintentional comedy, because this was like genuinely supposed to be like a Christmas triumph song. Like this is from the 70s. This wasn't like somebody making up a but one of my favorite ways the song fails is that after they get told there are no survivors, they are still singing in the same pitch as before.
Yeah.
So inevitably, it's like the wife is saying, "Oh my God, what has happened?"
Oh my God, this just can't happen.
It sounds like fucking parody, but it isn't.
Also,
and
why-
it's incredible.
I want to know, why does the dad at the end ring the doorbell instead of coming in the house?
Yeah, why didn't he use his keys?
Maybe it's just like one final scare for the audience. You're expecting somebody to be like, "Hey, your fucking husband's dead, idiot."
Well, he would have had to put the presents down in the snow to get out his keys.
Yeah, I
so
guess.
he ding
I don't know.
dongs the door with his nose.
Yeah.
Like, first half, I was like, okay, whatever. And then you get to the thing about the bus crashing. It's like, hold the phone. Are they really going there? I'd never heard that song before, and Jesus Christ, that's something.
Yeah, that was an adventure. I don't blame you guys if this isn't making it to the next bracket. I am just glad to share this song with the world.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I feel like I am a better person for having heard this
Because
song.
That was kind of incredible. All right. Anyway, going up against oh fuck me. Oof.
So I
What a
do
downer.
not. It wasn't one of my songs. I do not like Maroon 5, just for reference.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Um,
picked this.
You picked specifically this version,
Yes.
Porkchopper.
So one of the reasons why is, so first of all, this song is it's by John Lennon, right?
mhm.
There's a certain thing that comes with that where I feel like if you are going to cover that, first of all, you have to be the right person. You also have to have the right voice.
Yeah.
This is Maroon 5, like the shittiest, like poppiest, most top 40 band I can think of off the top of my head, like boy bands. They are absolutely the wrong choice. They have no right covering somebody like John Lennon. And Adam Levine cannot sing that song. I'm sorry. He's got a good voice for the style of music that he does, but he
Yes.
loses all the sort of the emotion, the feeling, the sort of even just their recording loses all the atmosphere with Yoko and John, wishing happy Christmas to their kids. And it's like it loses everything that's great about the original to make this just poppy, sad version of the original song. That's not even really about Christmas. It's more a continuation of John and Yoko's protest of the Vietnam War.
Also,
Yeah.
bro is struggling by the end to get those lines out.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Strange
Yeah,
part
it's-
about this, it's like I've listened to a lot of Maroon 5, and I'm like, when he's flatly singing like the songs at the beginning, the first parts with the kids or whatever, or yeah, I guess it was Yoko or whatever. It's like, why are you singing this flat? I know you can sing higher. Why are you choosing to do this? And then it's like when he did sing higher, it's like, fuck. Okay, maybe that wasn't the play either. This just sounds wrong no matter what. Yeah, just awful. Just really bad.
It's just a really bad cover of an otherwise really good song. I don't know if that beats a bus crash Christmas song though, and a bunch of people dying.
Wow.
But it's pretty bad.
But the Maroon 5 is bad. Old Fashioned Christmas, amazing.
Yeah,
I will say
let's-
Old Fashioned Christmas as a song and the vocals and everything is actually good. It's just the weird background story that's going on there.
yeah.
Whereas the Maroon 5 cover is just bad.
The hard right on Saratoga just ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely voting Maroon 5.
Yeah,
Maroon
you know,
5,
yeah,
it
Maroon
just
5.
felt like a waste of talent and a waste of energy. And I
Yeah,
just
Maroon
ended up
5.
leaving it saying why.
Gonna have to go Maroon 5.
I ended up leaving fucking old-fashioned Christmas, Daddy's home, thinking, wow, you tried to do a bunch of things and accomplished none of them, and you created something amazing.
Yeah.
You failed
I guess
upwards.
it deserves credit for that.
Jingle Bells by Dogs and
Oh,
Last Christmas.
Boy.
All right.
Quite the fine cuisine we have here, gentlemen.
Tell me, baby, do you recognize me?
You say before we mute that we're having some fine cuisine. My man, you served up some kibbles and bits. I want to know who picked it.
That was me.
Of course it was you.
Purely because I was doing a little poll at work, and I was talking to one of my friends, and he said, "Oh yeah," I was asking him what the worst Christmas song was. And it's like, okay, well, when I worked at this old job at Tim Hortons, they had like a fucking CD of like 12 Christmas songs that they play on repeat for the entirety of December, and one of them was that fucking song. And he's just like, so to me, that is by far the worst Christmas song. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, that is pretty fucking bad. And then I went to every other person and asked them what the worst Christmas song was. And they say, like, probably Mariah Carey, fucking, one of them did say Last Christmas. And then I pulled out the fucking dog song, and they were like, "Okay, actually, yeah, that's the worst one." So it feels like a shit post, but it's from the 70s. So,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This looked like it was from earlier than that. Hold on. Oh, it is
yes.
it's 1971 version.
Yeah. Oh my god. It might have been earlier than that then.
Yeah, it's, I
Terrifying.
think earlier.
At least it was only a minute and a half.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is
Silver
manageable.
lining.
That is manageable. I did not. For most of these songs, I've been like, when I got to like a bad part, I'd be like, okay, how much fucking time is left on this fucking song?
So
I did have to check that on this one, but yeah. Sorry.
So, I'm looking at the description now for the video. Originally speaking, this was a 75-second medley released in 1955. The version we listened to from 71 was extended by copy pasting to the end an additional run through of the song.
Are you fucking
Oh.
kidding me?
That fits.
This is such interesting lore. I wish I looked at the lore on this before, but
You know,
thank
I
for
can think of
bringing that up.
I can think of a really good use case for this song, where it really
Driving
fits
somebody
so
fucking
well.
mental?
No, like if you work in a pet store where people bring all their fucking animals all day, and you
Yeah.
play this over the speakers. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, it was horrible.
Confirm, my dog was stirring while it was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not great. I appreciate the novelty of it, and I appreciate that those dogs live on in this fucking dog shit track. But it's not good.
Pun intended, I hope.
Yeah, no.
It honestly
yeah.
was not, but it might as well have been.
I do have to appreciate that was a shit post from the 1950s then.
Yeah.
It feels like this really does feel like Marty McFly in the fucking Dance Under the Sea saying you know, you guys might not appreciate it, but your kids are gonna love it. It really is that moment.
Your
'Cause-
grandchildren, they're gonna love it.
yeah,
Dude, this is absolutely just a modern day shitpost, but made
it
in
really
the 50s.
is. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah. It's still shit, still garbage, but I have to appreciate it for what it is at the end of the day.
This is Grandpapa's keyboard cat.
Yeah, it really
Uh,
was. You think about
Great shit post. Fucking god awful Christmas song.
it. Yeah, that you only listened to that once. That is a one and done.
Yeah, that absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who the guy was who decided to put that on a fucking 12-track CD and be like, yeah, let's fucking subject Tim Hortons employees to this. Make their
So-
lives shittier for a whole fucking month.
Dude, you
Probably
put
an
that on,
actual
on a
Christmas
track
song.
with like, or a CD with like 10 or 11 other songs, that's Russian roulette.
It really is.
Just take it on
Anyways.
a shovel and pray.
I feel like we all know how we feel about this. Porkchopper, why in the fuck is Last Christmas on this list?
Because similar to Mariah Carey, but to a lesser extent, it's another one of those Christmas songs that you just fucking hear everywhere you go. And I was never a fan of it from the beginning. Like, I don't really give a shit about the lyrics. I don't care about the style of music. It's just not for me. And then when you make it a Christmas song on top of all that, it's like, I don't know. It's just adding more shit to the file. Yeah. Sorry, George Michael.
I don't know. I completely disagree with you. You know, Rin said, you know, fucking simply having a wonderful Christmas time brings him back to a simpler time. This brings me back to playing my fucking Game Boy Color, listening to this in the car. A
Oh
snowy
yeah,
day,
no, I can
and-
appreciate that. I know a lot of people do like it, but for me, I can't stand it. Every time it comes on, it's like, nope, that's going off.
I think it's wonderful. I think those little. You said there was like a xylophone, but not.
It's like the it's like a marimba or like
Yeah.
a xylophone, but it's the one
Yeah.
where the keys are made of glass. I keep forgetting what that instrument's called.
so
Yeah.
many parts of that song. I like that. It's like a. yeah, it's a Christmas song, but like it's like a guy talking about his lost love. It's very human. It's very mournful, but also kind of weirdly also gets you in the Christmas spirit of longing and thinking about things. I quite like this song, and if this fucking song makes it to the next bracket, I'm fucking leaving the channel.
It's
So,
not dogs.
What I
give it
will
that.
say, I
It's
guess,
not dogs.
it's similar to All I Want for Christmas Is You in the way that when I think of the Christmas spirit, I don't think of dating and couples. I think of family and coming together. And so
Sure.
for me, it just seems like the wrong kind of
Sure.
theme for Christmas music.
I think we all
Dogs.
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 Oh, it's there's no question. It's dogs.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'll be
Dogs.
contrarian.
It's
Whoa,
dogs.
whoa,
Not,
whoa.
it's not jingle bells. It's dogs. All
I'm glad we
right.
have 2 jingle bells on this list.
All
Oh my
right,
God.
boys. Santa Claus is watching you, and the chimney song.
Now, baby doll, sweet pie, sugar plum, honey bun, angel.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is.
Fuck me.
Oh boy, that certainly was
Alright.
around.
I'll go first. Porkchopper mentioned, you don't really associate. Sorry, is Porkchopper here? I didn't actually hear him.
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
He didn't. He doesn't really associate feelings of love with Christmas. And this is like a dude who's saying like, "Hey, if you leave me, there will be consequences."
You better watch out.
Like, I don't know. There's an underlying feeling of ick to the song for me. It does that thing that I really hate where singers just give up on singing, so they just start scatting really badly.
Yeah, that
I
went on for way too
fucking-
long.
Yeah, I fucking hate his stupid voices. You say God is watching you. I'm Wendy Newman. And then he hits you with like like it's some dumbass baby voice too, and it's like, oh.
Yeah,
Very
it seems
uncomfortable.
to be his brand was comedy like that. Considering it looks like the last song he put out was a single called "Taylor Swift is Stalking Me."
Okay, well. Then we'll
But
have
yeah,
to
it
not
is
have
on
full
like
context, but yes.
holding it on its own. It is a little bit, eh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like probably meant like jokey, but very fucking weird. The music video didn't help any.
Yeah, the music video
No.
does not help.
That was awkward.
Did it no favors.
And why did he bring that one?
Makes you feel weird.
Uncomfortable, even.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to Christmas music, I don't want to think about fucking some guy hacking up his ex-wife with a fucking axe because she cheated on him with Santa or something. Anyway, Sliv, why did you bring in fucking molesting my ears, the song?
Because there was something in the chimney and I knew exactly what it was.
Was it that other guy's fucking wife from the song before?
Maybe. Just maybe. The plot of this song is the plot of the fucking emotional scene from Gremlins.
That was hard to get through.
It was incredibly hard.
I don't know what it is about
It's like the baby
kids'
voices,
voices.
right?
It's like
Yeah.
I can appreciate that they're making music, but I fucking can't stand it.
Like same vibes as Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I just don't like children.
I don't know, man. I don't mind if you've got kids singing in the background in like a chorus or something. That's whatever. Like it's no big deal. But when that's the only voice I'm hearing through this entire
Yep.
fucking song,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Like they didn't even get the child to Tazon it. They breathe in through the mic.
Yeah, like that was like I think just over 2 minutes, but it felt like 20. It just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So,
not
no
good.
contest on this one. I am glad I'll never have to hear that fucking song again.
There's
I think it's
something
close,
in the
though.
bracket, and I know exactly.
You think it's
what it is.
close?
I think it's
Really?
close. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so what song is everybody voting for?
I'm voting for Chimney Song. It's worse than Santa Claus is watching.
I guess So the thing is, the Chimney Song is like, it's immediately bad.
It's
That's the
great,
kid
and
one,
that's
right?
The problem.
It's
Yeah.
2 fucking minutes of nails on a chalkboard, essentially.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus song is. How do I put this?
Like at least musically, it's a little bit there.
It does have a nice saxophone to it. I'll give it that. It doesn't sound bad to listen to. It just has a lot of bad elements to it, and then an underlying, uncomfortable, like potential like domestic violence, fucking vibe that I am not feeling at all. So yeah, I guess kind of hard to like quantify what kind of bad is worse. I guess I'll just take the immediate bad. I want to fucking not live when I'm listening to
The Chimney Song.
Chimney Song.
Yeah. I don't know. Like at least like the kid one, that's just brutal to get
You
through.
can,
At least with the other one,
Yeah.
I can like kind of appreciate that it was probably intended like you know, when two lovers joke around about, oh, don't you leave me, and it's like it's
Yeah, yeah,
probably a joke.
that's true.
That kid song is just bad. There's no redeeming that shit.
Jingle Bells again by Barbara Streisand and The Gift, Maria's song.
On a way that I feel good as new. Jingle bell, jangle bell.
So Ren,
Rin and Sliv both brought in Jingle Bells by Barbara Streisand.
I had to pivot from the cocaine heart attack that is Jingle Bells by
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, I was about to say, it is the experience of doing a line of coke and then taking an entire bottle of sleeping pills at the same time.
I was going to say, my comparison is just quietly sitting in your fucking like bedroom, and then out of nowhere, 7 guys with machine guns just like open it. Just like empty an entire clip into your room. But like around you. You're still alive, you're still experiencing it. All this gunfire and like debris is just going everywhere, and you are just there experiencing it, hanging on for dear life, wondering when it's going to end. And then when it stops, when it slows down, the gunmen, they reload their weapons. And then it goes again.
It's like it's like when you're laying in bed and you like fall asleep a bit too fast, so it feels like you're falling,
Yeah.
but it's a minute and a half long.
Oh.
Like the actual name of this track is Jingle Bells with a fucking question mark. Because it's so fast, no one knows what the fuck is going on.
Who knows? Is it Jingle Bells? Or is it a fucking form of torture?
Like one of the YouTube comments on this video, the person says their grandfather in 1967 said, "There's either something wrong with this record or with my record player." It feels like I'm on fast forward.
Auditory version of having a panic attack in the mall on Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah.
It's like you still have all your shopping to do and it's 11:50.
Like when it first started, I was thinking like, holy shit, why the fuck is she going through this so fast? By the end of it, God bless her. Like, thank her for making that as quick as possible, because it was god awful. But holy hell, she needs to breathe.
Cliff, why did you breathe like that?
Depression, sad Christmas songs. I fucking hate them. This is Christmas shoes tier.
I don't know.
I
man.
fucking hate it.
Christmas shoes, it's got issues we're gonna get into later. I don't know, man. This kind of seems like kind of an Irish jig to me. Not jig.
Irish? You got
Yeah.
Irish from that?
It did with the fucking what instrument it was playing with it. The flute, yeah.
The flute.
Looks like a flute going, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. I like fucking The Gift was like the perfect cool down after the fucking migraine that was Barbara Streisand's Jingle Bells ?
That I will give you.
Right? Like I felt like I didn't need to know what she was singing about. Something about a bird, something about gifts. It's a gift for a king. I don't know. At least nobody's firing off any weapons in my fucking house. I have nothing bad to say about it. I don't know. It's fine. It's just a slow song. Lads, do you have anything to say about it? I feel like we're just unremarkable in
It's
comparison.
not cocaine.
Yeah,
in
I would
comparison to
say.
everything else we've gotten. I feel like this is just unremarkable.
Yeah, I think The Gift. It's not a great song, much less a great Christmas
Yes.
song. And yeah, it's another one of those where it's a kid, or what it sounds like a kid to me, and I don't enjoy it. But there's no way that is beating Barbara Streisand on fucking like
Having
2
an
ounces of Mexican sweet tar, fucking Black Arrow and shit.
Yeah, and in terms of kids singing, not nearly
It's
the
bad. It's
the worst thing we've heard tonight. So
Yeah, I think I to my like I understand the Gift for some people it instills like this huge emotional reaction. Like like scroll through some of the comments, like everyone's like, I'm crying my eyes out right now. I get nothing from it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I
Bro.
saw that. It's like, what are you talking about? Are we listening to the
bro,
same song?
the fucking Gift might as well be a fucking bonfire in our lawn note immediately after the last fucking song we listened to. I think we all agree that Jingle Bells ? Is going up a tier.
It's our
period.
Absolute.
Absolutely.
Santa, Buddy, and Funky Funky Christmas.
Santa buddy saw her down the chimney.
So yeah, you just listened to Michael Bublé's no homo version called Santa Buddy, where he was
Yeah.
doing really good till he got to the point where he called Santa Poppy.
Santa Poppy.
So I have to admit, I have an inherent distrust for anyone that uses buddy unironically, which is tragic because it means I also don't trust myself because I picked up saying it at some point and now I can't stop.
Sliv, is there any
Oh.
lore on this? Because I noticed there's another version. People keep saying did he re-release a song or
He
something?
re-released the song where he just says baby the whole time
Okay.
instead of buddy and pal.
One
And
thing I do want to
Poppy.
say is if you look at the lyrics, Poppy is spelled Poppy like the flower.
We,
Okay.
we had
Not that that's
subtitles on. It
necessarily
came on
better.
as Pappy, like, hey Poppy, how's it going? Huh?
Yeah.
Saw PAPI.
That's what it's probably supposed to be.
You know, what I will say about this version of the song is he really kind of made it his own, and it is at least kind of fun compared to the original, while still having that kind of old-timey vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say, this is not a bad version of the song, all things considered.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you're trying to take a song that is definitely almost always from a female perspective and flip
Yeah.
it on its head, especially with Bublé, who's like a guy who's married.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit awkward for him to be like fawning over getting
A
the
fat
claws.
man in a red suit. It's
Yeah,
it's not bad. It is not bad. I'm gonna say that. It's just, I think it's. I don't know if it was his intention to seem kind of gay, realistically speaking here.
It's like, I love you, Santa, no homo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably the best way
Buddy,
of
I
putting
love
it.
you, buddy.
it's
love
man,
No,
it's
I
some bro
agree,
love.
Poppy.
I really love you, Pappy, but no.
It's bromance.
Come and trim my Christmas tree, buddy.
Yeah, I bet he wants Santa
Just-
ruin his
yeah.
Christmas tree.
So I don't. Yeah, I kind of like the song, and I think we can all agree that fucking Funky Funky Christmas
Oh, funky,
Yeah.
funky Christmas.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
with the
bashes it.
with the fucking beat from the 80s, can just eat shit and get to the next round.
And
Yeah,
with
there's
that
no contest here, man.
Funky, funky Christmas. Mix it up to bracket 3.
All right, we have Santa Forever from the last bracket and Little Drummer Boy by Jessica Simpson. Who brought this in again?
I did.
All right.
All right,
Why?
so first off, Little Drummer Boy fucking sucks. Okay, let's be honest. That is absolute bottom tier Christmas music. It's
I don't
shit.
know.
You shut your whore mouth. It's garbage. And then when you add the Simpson sisters on top of it, that's just a whole level of bullshit that was totally unnecessary. It's not good.
So very fascinating bit of trivia about this song. It is Rolling Stone's #1 worst Christmas song of all time.
Oh,
Not surprised.
interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm onto something here.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. First of all, I don't believe that Little Drummer Boy is technically is bottom tier.
Oh, you're wrong, but that's okay.
I Little Drummer Boy plus David Bowie's Peace on Earth is my favorite Christmas song. And I know I'm not offended by this version of the song. It just kind of sounds like a radio station didn't want to play the original Little Drummer Boy, and it's like, okay, let's get some ladies that people know.
Let's get the Samsons in there.
It's just another alternate version of it for radio stations to play.
So we talk about YouTube copyright striking things. Listening to this song, I almost felt the entire time like you would get away with playing it and not getting caught by the system because it sounds so YouTube audio library.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just has that vibe.
nothing about these women comes through in this cover. At the very least, with Adam Levine, we're like, okay, we know what you're all about. We know you're trying to do your thing. It's failing, but you know, he's actually coming through and trying to do something with the song. This is just like, I don't know. It's like an unsalted cracker. It's nothing. It's a nothing meal. It's a nothing.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a nothing burger.
Like, it's not offensive.
Yeah. I don't believe it's the worst Christmas song. I don't I'll
Like,
be honest.
is it worse than
Santa Forever.
What is it?
Yeah, so Santa
Special
Forever,
Christmas,
which
Santa
feels like a
Forever?
fucking eternity since we've listened to it.
I'd have to give it a re-listen, honestly.
First of all, no. Second of all, I feel like it's going up against like Diet, Rebecca Black.
Yeah.
That really is the vibe Santa Forever is kind of feels like, right? It's just like amateur white girl music hour Christmas edition.
I think
Yeah,
that
no,
it-
that's fair.
I think this is an interesting matchup because they are
Yes.
both very nothing songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm now left to ask myself the question: do I hate Santa Forever because it's bad, or like do I appreciate it because an amateur music creator tried to do something on their own and didn't succeed, but tried? This is like a super popular music creator making something that is not even cookie cutter.
Kaz, how can you say that Santa Forever didn't succeed when they're being featured on the ThunderClub YouTube channel?
Wow, yeah. Ooh. This is the bump they need, buddy.
You got Santa Forever? You gotta thank us, like, come Christmas.
Yeah, that's the name of the person making the song Santa Forever. I don't know. All I'm trying to say here is that it feels worse when the people with budget make a song that feels like nothing, rather than the people with Rebecca Black's budget making a song and making nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. Between these two, I would probably go with Santa Forever. Though I do just want to give you guys a little bit of a quote from Rolling Stone that I'm reading here.
Okay.
Each pa-ra-pa-pum-pum is another drop in their musical waterboarding. I think that's pretty accurate.
I will say,
What was with the machine gun
yeah,
sounds?
the drums randomly coming in.
I don't know. Fucking America.
I get. I
I felt like I
honestly.
was in the jungles of Nam.
Dude, I thought I was in the jungles of Jingle Bells by fucking Barbra Streisand again. Which is a song that gave me actual fucking PTSD.
I legitimately felt like the drums were added as an afterthought. They went, oh shit.
Oh,
Forgot
right.
the drums.
Damn,
The drums.
Some fucking song, The Little
Yeah.
Drummer Boy.
Almost
Yeah,
forgot.
this is a toughie. This is a toughie. I actually, yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna go. Stand Forever sucks, but
Drummer Boy
when you
sucks a little
consider
bit more.
what this is and what came out of it, and the fact that the drums feel like an afterthought, I think my vote goes to Drummer Boy. How about you guys?
It's very close. Like, we're splitting hairs here,
Yes.
but Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy.
It's yeah, for me. It's got to be Drummer Boy.
Yes.
Alright, everybody enjoy your playthrough of Grandma Got Run Over by a fucking Reindeer.
Oh my fuck.
Drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mal.
Kaz brought this one.
Kaz did bring this one.
I think I've thought of this song as offensively annoying.
It's one of the Christmas songs I hope never ends up in the Christmas song rotation.
Yeah.
I hope I never hear this song every year.
Here's the thing. I'm of the opposite opinion. I actually like this song.
Fuck you. I hope you get run over by a reindeer, asshole.
Shit.
I'll run you over with my car.
Bad chance. I'll hear it coming from a mile away.
Hey, whoa, Rin, what's endearing about this song to you?
I don't know. I've never had an issue with it.
Are you a big fan of fucking grandma getting fucking clobbered?
It is a very
Fucking hit and run by.
It is a very
big man?
silly song. I don't know. I've never personally had a problem with it. And if you look at like a lot of the other songs on this, it definitely is a lot better than most of them. At least the ones that have made it into round 2.
Round 2, maybe. I agree. It's not as offensive as a lot of them in a lot of ways. I don't know. It's always a song that's pissed me off. And I hate people that sing to it, and I hate people that want me to sing with them to this particular song. I can't stand it.
I think it's definitely very annoying and very repetitive.
Yeah.
I can understand why people would like it. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think when you pair it with that music video, it's worse.
Yeah.
It's got that weird vibe where it's like, yeah, grandma's dead and grandpa's moving onto what I assume is his niece. They call her cousin May or some shit. That's weird. That's weird.
The music video does it no favors.
You know what I really fucking hate about the song? The piano. It's the fucking piano doing like the same fucking note over and over again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like fuck. Oh. Something about that fucking those fucking the string of notes is just fucking infuriating to me. I can't.
If I'm being honest,
It's like a fly buzzing around my fucking ears.
You know why it's doing that? Because it's like this close to being the red green theme.
I fucking. Anyways,
It's like
That's-
I wish for it to be something else. Something isn't.
that said, is it worse than fucking Police Not Be Done by
Bro, it's-
William Shatner?
No, it ain't.
ain't no way. There
I
ain't no way.
think I
Yeah.
think Shatner is he's
Shatner's gotta clinch
he's shooting
this.
for the stars, and he's ending up somewhere between here and the Milky Way.
And he's gonna hit the
Yeah.
sun.
I don't
Even
know,
if-
man. I see my boy William going the fucking distance on this one.
Maybe.
Maybe. I do think it is endearingly shitty. I mean,
Like it,
like-
all of Shatner Claus is
Yeah.
so bad it's good.
yes, it really is just something like
Like it's like Feliz Navidad is no cover of Little Drummer Boy by him, where he's just fucking zooted the whole
yeah, that's true. We easily could have put down his fucking cover of Little Drummer Boy instead of Jessica Simpson's Little Drummer Boy, and then I would have been like,
And then it would have been just like,
dude, take that shit to the top.
yeah.
Take that shit all the way to the top. There's not an argument to be made here. We should have, if we do this another year, it's going to be a whole fucking tournament on what is the worst song on Shatner Claus. I'm
Yep.
gonna keep it
Oh,
real with you
fuck.
boys.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
you could probably put that
Porkchopper.
whole album on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
We-
no,
we're
between
showing
these
a
two,
lot of
it's between these two, it's Shat.
It's Shat. It's
Yeah.
definitely
It's
Shat.
the Shat, man.
It's the Shat. All right. Everybody, listen to Santa Claus on a helicopter.
See you in a minute.
I am concerned.
On a helicopter.
That was
Ren, why did you?
So I don't
So
think
we picked the same song at some point. I'm like, you need to send me a fucking
something else.
you need to send me something else, and you sent me this.
absolutely.
Why?
Yeah, why?
When would I have ever had another opportunity to talk about Santa Claus on a helicopter?
Our Christmas party?
Well,
Showing
here
up on
you
the
have the
bus.
floor. What do you need to say about this song? Do you have any lore to drop for us?
I legitimately can't find much information on this song. I wanted
Yeah.
to learn more about Santa Claus on a helicopter because
Yeah.
All I have to
Because-
say is that it's nice that Yoko Ono had a career after.
it is incredible in so many ways.
You know, the vibe I immediately got was fucking rejected Katamari Damacy song, and I feel like that really sums it up. It's
It's an
It is-
experience.
it is bad, but I feel like it is also a funny bad.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
But it's still like bad.
It is still bad though. Yeah.
Dance, Santa,
Yeah.
dance.
I want to point out, I don't think it was intended to be funny. It's from a Christmas album called Carols, Rap, and Sing, a Beautiful Christmas EP. So I think this was serious.
It's a single by like an artist.
Here's the thing though. Fucking old fashioned Christmas in brackets Daddy's Home was also meant to be a serious song. But that doesn't take away the fact that it was fucking hilarious and an adventure.
Yeah.
And came around to being kind of good at the end.
This is like some William Hung shit.
Yes, actually. William Hung was actually on my short list for rejected shit coming out. Shout out to Hung for the holidays. Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. I tell you, between this and Mariah Carey, you put me in a fucking padded cell and play only those songs. I'm asking.
Give me the carry at that point.
Yeah, give me the gun after like 2 playthroughs of this.
I'm not gonna survive
Yeah,
Santa Claus in a helicopter for like 10 minutes.
yeah.
We gotta go home 10 hours.
Throw my fucking body into a helicopter blade, please.
Imagine working a retail position and Santa Claus on a helicopter
ends-
has to come on like
That
7
ends up
times
on the
during
Tim
the shift,
Hortons hell rotation.
along with Jingle Barks.
Oh.
God Mariah Carey, you are so fucking lucky that the
Yeah.
randomizer put you in this fucking bracket like this.
I knew Mariah
Solo.
Carey wasn't gonna get it. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. There's no way Mariah Carey was gonna take this home all the way when we
Maybe
had so
not,
many
but
contenders.
she would have made it to the semis.
But
Yeah.
I will also cast my vote for Santa Claus on a Helicopter. I
Yeah.
feel as though the amount of joy I got from this was not enough for me to say that I liked it. It is just shit.
Yeah,
I have to
as much as I hate the Mariah Carey shit, this was genuinely difficult to listen to, and this is the first time I've ever heard it.
Yep. Boys?
With that, I have to say Santa Claus on a Helicopter is infinitely worse than the Mariah Carey demon.
Everybody listen to Christmas Shoes.
Sir, I wanna buy these shoes.
Ren, this was both my song and your song. I'd like to hear your reasoning as to why you brought this one in first.
Oh man, there are layers of problems with this one.
Agreed.
It is the go-to people will use when it comes to sad Christmas songs. Like, it's the first one a lot of people think of. It is also just really bad in general. I know taste is subjective, but I objectively feel that this is bad. Overall, I'm not a fan of the vocalist. Just like how he sounds. He kind of sounds like someone who, well, he sounds like a generic Christian rock vocalist. You know, like if you think of guy playing at a county fair.
Yeah,
That's
oh yeah,
what he
they're
kinda
like,
sounds
yeah,
like.
Christian fucking country rock.
Yeah, so it hits the bill exactly. But just like, I don't know, the whole thing's dumb and mean-spirited, and I don't like it.
I'll go off that. This was the first time I listened to the song the first time today. I've actually never heard the song before. I think that there is something genuinely kind of insidious about the song.
No,
And when you say multiple layers, I believe that Christmas does not need to be an inherently Christian thing. I do not believe that you need to believe in God to celebrate Christmas. I think that Christmas, one of the wonderful things about Christmas is that fucking anyone can celebrate it. And I felt like the first time listening to this song, and like the first time I heard Meets Jesus Tonight, it was like getting slapped in the face with a fish of just like, oh, this song isn't just like shit. It's also like religious shit. And now we all have to suffer. The actual like story of this song is disgusting to me. Because the big moment is, you know, our singer, or I guess our hero, paying for some fucking shoes. And there's this moment where this kid is like freaking out at the fucking cash, like, oh, what are we gonna do? She needs these shoes. The lesson isn't to buy shoes for the kid. The lesson is to pull the kid to the side and say, hey, you know, regardless of if your mom has these stupid fucking shoes, your mom loves you. And her love, it like, and how she is when she quote unquote meets Jesus is like, her having these shoes isn't going to make her better. It isn't going to make her beautiful in the afterlife. It is... This song is the fucking marriage of consumerism and religious bullshit around Christmas. And it makes me want to vomit. Like, I am like it is like underlying, when I say like there's like an undertone of things in other songs, like the fucking, you know, Santa's watching, like I'm feeling like this little creepiness, like it is apparent in this song, and I just hate everything it stands for.
I go a slightly different direction personally. I think in a story being told with nuance, having it be like a comfort thing for this kid to be able to give this last gift, I think that could be really sweet. However, it's executed incredibly poorly, and the message comes off instead about how the guy in line was put there by God
Yes.
to make him appreciate Christmas. Like,
Yeah, it's not about an act of kindness. It was because
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I think the song would work a lot better if it's like, oh yeah, like this guy, you know, he sees this kid struggling and he wants to like do something nice as this like final Christmas gift. And then like the guy pays it not because like he was put there for some divine reason or like to show him the meaning of something, but because like for your fellow man. I think that could be a potentially sweet story. I think the issue is that you add the layer of like, oh yeah, no, you're kind of put here. Like, this man has to appreciate Christmas more. Give the kid's mom cancer.
Yeah, I'm kind of like in between both of you. The whole buying shoes from the mom thing, like I can understand and appreciate what they're trying to tell with that story. Like I get it, and there's like kind of like a nice message there, but it's also a very weird fucking message about like buying this shoe. And I understand why they bring up God, because it's like, yeah, I get it, it's a Christian rock band, though I think it's totally fucking unnecessary. I don't know, I think it's just maybe this would have worked better with a different story where someone's not fucking dying. It just comes across as awkward because I don't know.
Yeah.
With the
Why
whole
do we have to raise the
commercialism and
stakes like
how,
this?
yeah, it's like with how commercial Christmas has gotten and how it's basically a shopping holiday more than it is about like religion and everything. Making a Christmas song where it's all about buying shoes for someone that's dying because that's
Yeah.
what's important. It is very kind of weird. With that said, a lot of people apparently did like this song. It hit like it was #1 for a week on Adult Contemporary. It got covered a bunch. Someone wrote a novel based on this song, and that novelization got turned into a fucking TV movie with Rob Lowe. It's like, hey, people liked it, but it's very weird.
Well, people like fucking Mariah Carey. That
Yeah,
doesn't fucking mean
Yeah,
anything
that's
on this
true.
list, right? Like,
This
true.
song just makes me feel gross. I don't like, and I've
Yeah.
never liked this song. Like, I wouldn't say it's the worst Christmas song, because it's not. I just really don't fucking like this song.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, though.
That's the point where I have to enunciate with a cuss, because it's doesn't feel right.
Here's the thing. I would argue this is a awful Christmas song. Like, just on the idea of being a Christmas song in general. Because, like, who the hell is, like, getting together with their friends or family or whatever during the holiday season? They put on the,
Yes.
you know, Christmas music mix, and this comes on, and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
like,
I'll,
way to bring down the mood.
I'll keep it a
Yep.
$1.50 with you. If like, again, this was not a tier list. This was not a tournament. Like looking for a specific emotion, looking for a specific. If this is my Christmas party, like I'm taking fucking Santa Claus in a helicopter 10 times out of 10 over this bullshit.
Yeah.
But so yes, I agree with you. As a Christmas song, this is just generally shit as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the difference between this and something like Happy Christmas, where Happy Christmas, is talking about like Vietnam and bringing people together, and while technically the sort of subject matter is kind of dark, it is ultimately about bringing people together, and there is like a good message behind it. Whereas this is like specifically talking about a mom fucking dying. No
Yeah.
one enjoys listening to that.
Yeah.
And you need those shoes. You need those shoes in case so that she can
Yeah.
be beautiful for Jesus. I really don't like that.
Yeah. I think they set out
Um,
to do something good, but I think they were very misguided in how they went about it.
The one thing I have to say about the song, I forget if it was just the imagery from the music video. I feel like they said they were red shoes at some point. So In my mind, all I'm thinking of is like this kid with like a fucking pair of like red Michael Jordans.
Or fucking clown shoes.
I was joking.
Fucking clown shit.
I was joking around with Kaz earlier. He's like, "Oh, they're Air Jordans, so like she can bring them to the afterlife." And I'm like, "Yeah, but just imagine she's been a horrible person all her life, and she needs the Air Jordans to jump over to St. Peter at the gates and get in to meet Jesus."
Christ,
This is an
bro.
elaborate joke.
Yeah.
So
you know
with
what?
that
One thing I
said-
wanna... Oh, sorry. I
Sorry.
just want to point out something about the music video that I found very fucking unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't show anyone playing any instruments. So
No.
every time you see the band, it's all of them, and 4 of them are just fucking standing there awkwardly while the singer
Right?
is fucking miming the lyrics.
Like, why?
That's so weird.
It just feels depressing. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even realize that was the band. I thought the dude was
Yeah.
just around there, just chilling, I guess.
No.
Now,
Being chilling.
I find it very poetic. That Christmas Shoes, the sad Christmas song, when people think about Christmas songs, has ended up with Happy Christmas, War is Over, the song
Yeah,
where if you
really
donate
sad.
25 cents, you can help this poor child in need.
This is a fucking difficult choice. I'm
No,
good.
it's not
Like,
Christmas shoes.
Look, my level of disdain for Christmas shoes might actually outweigh my hatred for Maroon 5's Happy Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, because at least Happy Christmas is a good song. There's just this cover was done by a band that shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Whereas Christmas
the-
Shoes, everything about
Yeah.
it is just bad.
The other thing I didn't mention, the lyric, the rhyming is shit.
There is no
There
rhyming.
is no
Yeah.
rhyming. Like, there's sometimes rhyming on like the easiest like fucking words, but half the time it's like barely, like, I don't know. It feels like creative bankruptcy.
Yeah, I'd go with Christmas Shoes.
Has to be.
But happy.
I fucking hate that song.
With that said,
Like, at least I can deal with the depression of Happy Christmas, War is Over, even if it were the John Lennon version. But I fucking hate Christmas Shoes.
I feel like even like the thing is like even though like War is Over is a sad song, like it
Like, I
feels nice.
It does.
Near the end.
But
Yeah.
this song, like Happy Christmas, War is Over, I
Yeah.
never weighed on its merits, because all I think is, like, for only 50 cents. Like, that's all I think when I hear that song. Like, I cannot think of anything else because of
Sure.
the way they've used it.
For
Just
less
like in
than
The
cost
Arms
a
of an
cup
Angel.
coffee.
Yeah. I'm saying you shut this off. You shut your brain off at the Christmas party and you're hearing War is Over.
Yeah.
All right, you're here. Sorry, you're
Christmas Shoes.
Adam Levine's War is Over.
Yeah.
You're feeling a little weird. Everyone's a lot like, what's going on? Why did somebody put this on? You hear Christmas Shoes, and it's
It's
like,
like,
what the
leave.
fuck is
You're not
wrong?
Someone's
welcome
going
here.
to turn
Get
off
out.
the speakers.
Yeah,
Fuck right
that's like
off.
ruining the vibe completely.
Anyway, that's a very specific thing. I think we all vote Christmas Shoes.
Christmas
It's going.
Shoes.
Dogs versus a Pirate's Christmas Wish.
See you in a few, boys.
Fuck off with this.
Well, it's yo ho ho for Christmas, and we're filled with Christmas cheer.
Before anyone says why the fuck this piece of shit is here, I just want to say, as someone who used to play guitar and shit, that guitar drove me fucking crazy because there's no fucking reason or rhyme to the rhythm. Okay, he just fucking misses sometimes. He mutes the strings for God knows why, just fucking randomly. Nothing makes sense. It's oh god, that drives me crazy.
But
But at least it rhymes.
it reminds me of the fucking of the piano
dude that
bit
was-
from Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh god, it's brutal.
Oh yeah, it's super repetitive. That's okay. Slid brought this in. Why'd you bring?
Why?
Because it was between this and Deck the Deck, and this inched it out.
Oh fuck. me.
I needed to reach towards the bottom of the grog barrel because I knew
Oh, yeah, you got there.
because I knew a couple of these songs that I was gonna bring, other people would have brung, like Christmas Shoes and like the Barbra Streisand one and the Funky Funky Christmas. So I'm like, you know what? I need to go for something different here, and I found it.
Damn, I really
Yeah,
did
congrats,
just steal your
buddy.
thunder, didn't I?
You fucking.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
All right, here
I
we go.
could see how this song could be good.
That me too, dude. Okay,
Like,
first of
if
all,
you're
get
with the
rid of the
homies-
guitar. You get
Just
rid of
throw
the
it out. Yeah,
guitar.
just throw it out.
You go to the bar. People are smashed, like fucking bouncing on tables, fucking, getting a beat going, stomping on the ground. Got a little bit of a chant going with the boys.
Yeah, like
the
if you're
over-
with the boys and you're singing this, you're having a
Exactly.
good time.
Getting the
If this is
Yeah.
just this song alone,
I understand why the guitar fucking triggers Porkchopper. And Christmas Pirates, a little cringe. Maybe
Little.
more than a little. I don't know. I had kind of a good time with this song. I kind of started banging my seat to the point where I drowned out that fucking guitar, and I was kind of having a good time by the end.
Yeah, I was not. I can't drown out the guitar. And then on top of that, every time the song slows down, you're like, "Oh, thank God! I don't have to off myself." They fucking start back up again.
Okay, I
Yep.
will say it does overstay its welcome a little bit.
Yes.
I feel like
Oh
they
my
could have
God.
cut
Yes.
out like one
At
third of
minute
that at
one-
least. Yeah.
At minute one, I'm like, surely this song is over soon. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like it's way too long. Man, it could be a good song, but you would have to basically make a new song for it to be good. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't, man.
yeah.
That said, it's going up against the fucking dogs.
Give me the dogs. Give me the fucking dogs.
Dogs, really?
I'm
Really?
serious. Give me
Pick
the dogs,
fucking
man.
dogs?
Yeah, at least there's some novelty about that. Okay,
At
I
least
like
the
it.
dogs one is only like a minute long.
This is all novelty. Christmas
Exactly.
Pirates?
All
Are you
novelty.
kidding me?
Yeah, but it's too long. The dogs is like a minute and a half. This is
Okay,
more than
imagine
twice as
yourself
long.
in like working a 9 to 5 at Walmart or something,
Okay.
and like these songs come on like 30 times during your shift. Which one's gonna get grading more, the minute-long
Okay, so
dog song
I
or
can
the
finish
pirate
my
song?
shift.
The
I
5-minute
can finish my
pirate
shift
song.
with the dogs. If it was Christmas Wish, I would be dead by first break. There ain't no way.
I feel like I'm hearing either of these 30 times. I'm not making it to the end of my shift. The only
The
grading
rum
that's
and
going to be
grog and
going on is
beer.
the bullet grading through my brain matter. I like pirates slightly more than dogs.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, that's a vote. That's a vote for dogs, then. So
Yeah, it's
that's,
Yeah.
one dogs, one
that's two
pirate.
for dogs.
No,
right?
he
No.
said he
No.
liked them.
Oh, okay.
He thinks
I like the dogs more than I like this pirate shit, so I'm voting for the fucking pirates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
like on length alone. I think
Yeah.
dogs is easier to get through,
it is suffering.
especially with the guitar going like.
Oh yeah, that's a bad guitar.
But dung dung
Bro,
dung dung.
it's
dung.
chewing plastic versus chewing razor blades.
Like this is why I have to say pirates is worse than dogs.
If I now said, "Hey, are you guys sure? Do you want to watch fucking dogs again? Are you sure about this decision?" I'm voting dogs is the worst song.
So how do we settle this?
Oh, it's
Well, what's
50-50
the-
now.
What's the tally here?
It's
It's
50-50.
50-50. It's a
Is it-
perfect split.
Seriously? Who's
Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is, as the tiebreaker, we message our friend the unnamed guest, just pirates
Right.
or dogs.
Right, we need to call a friend.
Ah, good.
We don't give him any
also-
context.
This is
All
why I
right,
need.
we got a verdict. So I
Okay.
asked him, in the context of Christmas music, what's worse, pirates or dogs? And he said pirates is way worse.
All right, everybody listen to Samurai Santa.
Samurai Santa.
Enjoy, boys.
He's a kung fu fighter of a ninja clan, a midnight flyer part zombie man.
Oh, who picked this one?
Me.
It's a Sliver special.
You picked this one, and it's the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
The coolest shit ever.
Believe me.
Listen, man.
No. Like, there's another song on this album that it was a 50-50 split, and the other one I cinched out because this one's more cringe by a long mile. Ooh, because at least the other one had a little rhythm to it. This one, it's balls to the wall and unintelligible half the time.
That's fair. So it is entertaining in a way that, like, I feel like if you were having a Christmas party and you put this on, everyone would be like, "What the fuck is
the
this?"
fuck
But
is
in
that?
like a
What did you
good,
just
like
say?
entertained way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
What do you mean
people
by
will
that?
probably
What,
laugh.
huh? Something ninja? Stick you in your eye? What the fuck?
But you can't listen to this 2 times in a row. I fucking dare ya.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not. Yeah.
He's a ninja part zombie man.
It
A flying ninja part zombie man.
Flying ninja part zombie man. My apologies.
really does feel like the lyrical equivalent of just throwing shit at the wall
Yeah.
and seeing what happens. If I'm tuning out the lyrics, if I'm not actually listening, it's like a steady, constant. And like, is that the worst thing in the world?
Yeah, now I dig this. This is cool as hell. I don't know why it only has 55 views.
Cool as hell, really. This is your jam, huh, Red?
I dig it.
Okay.
Wait until I send you the other one then.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like because this is up against the Chimney Song. That's the kid one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's.
Oh yeah, no contest. You put this on at a Christmas party, people will laugh. You put the kid song on, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? Turn this shit off."
For
Yeah, the
record-
kid one will get really grating really
for the
fast.
record, we
Oh,
really need to
yeah.
stop using the Christmas party comparison. But
Well, I mean, it's true though.
It's Christmas music. You play it at a Christmas party.
I guess we do.
Or at
Yeah.
work, or on the radio driving home from
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I could listen to this driving.
Like, imagine how all the Tohos
Yeah.
react to the Toho Christmas Party tier list when Samurai Santa comes on.
It's
Like,
groove
slowly.
versus the kid's voice just nonstop.
Yeah. Not the kid's fault.
No.
That's the kid's fault. They were a kid and sung a song.
Yeah, I guess it is.
God forbid.
I don't know. Yeah, the song sounds like shit. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. I feel like I don't know. I'm going to be the one playing devil's advocate for the fucking Chimney Song.
No, it's not even Devil's
later,
Advocate.
later. Right now, that Chimney Song is going the fucking distance. But compared to fucking
Samurai Sam.
Red Green's fucking B track. Yeah, no, we're good. It's good.
Yeah,
But
the Chimney Song
Chimney
has to
Song
take it this
goes
time.
out.
Chimney Song
sorry.
proceeds.
Everyone agrees that the Chimney Song is the fucking one going up next to the next tier.
Bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone, fucking listen to Shelly Christmas.
You mean Shelly Christmas UIM Rec December
And-
2011?
Consider
Yeah, that.
finding another alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, you're gonna need a Porkchopper.
This might be best for last from you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Best being a very.
We have one
specific
song to
fucking
listen
term.
to left, and you're gonna need another alcohol.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
We wish you a Shelly Christmas. Wish you a Shelly. Sha-la-la-la-la.
I needed to.
Okay.
Really. I needed to find the worst Christmas song,
Yeah.
and I think I found it.
Yeah.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
When I saw the name Tommy Lee,
You were
I
thinking
was
of
expect-
Jones.
no, I was thinking of Tommy Lee from Motley Crue,
Motley
and I was
Crue.
like, "Oh fuck yeah, we're gonna get some rockin' bitchin' Christmas music." That's not who the I don't know who the
Is that
fuck
what he
this
sounds
Tommy
like?
Lee is.
You sure?
That's not the one I want. I was not expecting some fucking dance hall shit. Hell
Man,
no.
I'm gonna, gentlemen, I'm gonna be honest. When the fucking chorus came on, it felt like the song was tickling me. I couldn't stop fucking giggling. I have no fucking clue what the fuck they were saying.
Yeah, other than them saying
think I had
Shelly
a-
Christmas, I don't know what the fuck else
I
had to do with Christmas
It's,
other than the jingle.
well, it's like a strange combination of Christmas and Halloween, kinda, and they're all in like super Jamaican accents, throwing around slang that none of us would have any fucking iota of an idea as to what the fuck it means.
Well, at one point, I could swear he said something about a gun with a red light.
Yeah,
What
he
the
did
fuck
say
is-
that. Shelly did
what
say
does
that.
that have
Yeah.
to do with Christmas? What
It's
is he gonna
literally a
fucking
gunshot
snipe
at one
Santa
point.
Claus?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a Shelly Christmas. It's not like a
Yeah,
Funny
shit.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Fucking
It's
gun
just
shells.
Christmas, man. I will. Okay, this is really reaching for a positive, but
Okay.
one of my least fucking favorite things on planet Earth is when a fucking song has police sirens in it. I am losing my shit when there is police sirens in a song. This had a police radio go off,
Yeah.
and I appreciated that. I really did. It's you're getting the message that police are after you without some fucking police sirens going off. Does that mean this is a good song? Yeah, no, obviously fucking not.
Yeah, it's got one positive. It didn't have a
I-
police siren.
No, it's one positive. It's that it's got like the funniest chorus out of all of these fucking songs. Where this guy who, I don't know, kills people or something is like doing stupid fucking falsetto with like fucking auto-tune to shit. And it just like sounds like garbage. And it's kind of funny to me. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I feel like hood, like this is just some fucking hood rat, fucking
I'm gonna be
From
honest.
England.
music.
Because they called
If I-
119 and not 911.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the one song from this whole tournament where if I put this on at my family Christmas party, I genuinely don't know how the fuck people would react. I know it wouldn't be good, but I don't know how they would really react.
Now, okay, yeah. So we're comparing it. Like, we can think Christmas parties, but also think like this comes on and like like Spotify randomizes and gives this to you. As
How do you feel at that point?
Spotify gives this to you. It's like, ew. Spotify gives you fucking Jingle Bells by Barbara Streisand, Mrs. I think that I'm having a fucking actual stroke on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have to ask the question, perhaps, is it just this is so far out of our wheelhouse that
Saying. That's what I'm saying. Because we're
Yeah.
not we truly are not familiar with this type of content. So, you know, I can tell you that the fucking chorus is funny and shit. But, you know, I do feel like, you know, to fully appreciate a song like this, you do have to be familiar with the content, the slang, the in other types of environments, like songs like this are portraying. I said that in the whitest way possible, but it's fucking true. It is. It fucking is. And so being a, you know, complete outsider to this type of music, cannot tell you if this is good or bad. I can just tell you it's shit.
Yeah.
But is it? Does it have anything that makes me hate it? Not really. In fact, the opposite at some points. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's a funny bad song, but it is still bad. And so with that said,
Would I rather
sorry.
this or Barbara Streisand?
It's Jingle Bells all the way for me. Jingle Bells
'Cause,
is
like, I feel like I'm having a panic attack
Jingle
when I
Bells
listen to Barbara.
is such an unmitigated disaster shit show all the way through.
And this is garbage.
This is just straight garbage, but at the very least, you know what you're getting
Yes.
into.
Yeah, I
It
guess the way
doesn't-
I have to
on
look
feeling
at it.
alone, I have to say Barbara. Like, it has to move on.
It's the bells for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
The bells, they're calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Danny
I look at this song, I have to go with Barbara just on the grounds that listening to Shelly Christmas, other than the fact that he mentions Christmas and there's a some Christmas jingle, that is not a fucking Christmas song.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way. It's got to be Barbara.
Almost
Well, our boy Tommy Lee, he did say Santa was gonna give the girls and boys grenades,
Nice.
not toys.
I almost feel like if we knew more about, this kind of genre of music, I'm wondering if we'd pick it out as parody. It could be just like
Maybe.
this could be a meme song in their community. I don't know.
It could
don't
be
know.
like
So I've
half
done a
of
little
it's in
bit-
Patois, which not great. Like
Okay,
for
sorry,
me
right.
understanding it in the first place.
So I've done a little bit of digging quick to try and find a little more about the artist here. The artist's full name is Tommy Lee Sparta.
Yes.
The genre is Jamaican dancehall.
Okay. Sounds about
Um,
right.
He's controversial, but he's not like parody in any way. It's mainly that his music is generally more dark than that kind of music normally is.
That makes
And he
sense.
likes including Satanist-inspired subject matter.
Okay.
So
it's like the ICP of fucking Jamaican music. If I am trying to figure out a way to connect the dots in a way that makes sense in my mind. Either way, I think we all agree that Jingle Bells continues, period.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Once
no
again,
question asked.
In my opinion, I have no way to adequately judge Shelly Christmas. Like, fully.
Back to the fucking top. Funky Funky Christmas, Little Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy.
Eek.
This one gets tricky.
I couldn't. Fuck Funky Funky Christmas. It's just noise.
And it goes on.
There's a
for way
lot
too
of
long.
noise.
It's
And it does go
5
on way too
minutes
long.
too
Fucking
long.
5 minutes. It's a 5-minute song. I felt
That's
trapped
true.
listening to that shit. More than any of the songs on this list. I think I checked
Like-
that song at like the 1 minute mark and I was like, fuck.
Like the Machine Gun Fire of Little Drummer Boy by Jessica and Ashley Simpson. It doesn't hold a candle to the noise and bullshit of Funky Funky Christmas.
Yeah, just like the worst of
Like it's just an assault on my ears.
yeah, just like the shittiest like Run DMC generic ass hip hop 80s beat with some fucking sleigh bells and like a Santa impression that isn't even trying.
Yo
Yeah.
ho ho.
It's also not funky. It's
No,
not a
it's
funky song.
not really.
You know, it has no funk.
It's
Where's the funk?
where's the funk, right? It's weird.
Where the funk is the funk.
Little Drummer Boy is shit. But it does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
Even if it does it very poorly.
I knew exactly what I was getting going into Little Drummer Boy. Bad.
You're getting those parumpa-pum-pums.
Funky Funky Christmas is a prison of which has no end. A maze with no prize.
Yeah, as
5
much as I
minutes of
really
shit.
don't like Little Drummer Boy, yeah, Funky Christmas, that is absolutely worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
Funky
go.
Funky moves to the semis.
Here we fucking go. Feliz
Shatner.
Navidad by fucking Shatner and Santa Claus on a helicopter.
The thing is here, I would gladly listen to Shatner's Feliz Navidad.
Are you
Actually,
fucking
though.
kidding me?
No, I love the album Shatner Claus. It is
Here's-
so bad, it is
It
good.
is genuine.
You need
like,
therapy.
Here's the
this
thing.
is.
I would
Yeah.
gladly listen to Santa Claus on a helicopter.
That was at least it was horrible, but in like a kind of entertaining way.
I think we might need another tiebreaker,
Like,
boys. This is
There
No,
ain't
we don't-
no
the
way.
point-
man.
No, let's try and argue this out.
Shatner's
it's bad,
not even singing.
but I
He's
love
just
it.
saying,
Yeah,
"I want to wish
he
you a
is.
Merry Christmas." Like he's
And-
not
and then
even
he-
singing.
Also, he's out
Imagine
of time.
senile.
dude fucking drunk out of his gourd. It's
Yeah,
going
like,
on
come
on.
stage,
I love
making
it.
a mess out of everything, fucking embarrassing himself. It's hilarious.
Feliz
Navidad.
So,
Santa Claus on a helicopter, like
that's just like punishment.
it's yes. It's
Dude,
like a
so fun.
It's like a fucking thumbtack. It's like stepping on a thumbtack.
Oh, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I said it.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Feliz
it is
Navidad
funny
is
in a way
better.
that Feliz Navidad is not funny.
I say helicopter
I-
is worse.
Helicopter's
I gotta go
worse.
with Shat.
Shatner.
Damn. We really do need that tiebreaker then. Fuck.
Oh, gotta grab the
Yeah.
nameless guest again.
Shatner did it for the money.
Nah, man.
Wing did it for
I
the passion.
You really think Feliz Navidad is a worse Christmas song than Santa Claus
Yes.
on a helicopter?
Absolutely.
How? How could
Yeah,
that possibly
explain.
be?
At least I can listen to like the entirety of Shatner Claus in a row, and it be fine.
Dude, Feliz
That is-
Navidad, at the very least, you put this on again, we're gonna use the excuse Christmas party.
Yeah, we're
all
at
right?
our Christmas party.
Christmas party, which we love making this fucking example. Okay? Feliz Navidad comes on, fucking everyone's like, oh, it's Feliz Navidad. It's like a little bit violent, Feliz Navidad. Shatner fucking comes in and just fucking kicks everyone in the ball sack.
Feliz Navidad.
Comes out of fucking nowhere, and immediately everyone is both like, what the fuck, but also this is kind of funny that Shatner
Yeah.
it is a funny. It's a funny kind of what the fuck is this? Put on Santa Claus on a helicopter. You have killed the fucking mood
You
of that.
killed the
party.
vibe.
Look,
Nobody
if
knows
I'm-
what's going
if-
on.
if
It's a
I am-
fucking. Sorry.
If I am at a party where the vibe is killed by Santa Claus on a helicopter coming on, I've gone to the wrong party.
Gonna be our party, shithead!
You don't
I
get
swear to
the
God, if you
story.
put this piece of shit on, you're uninvited for fucking Crewmas! I think while we wait, we all need to listen back to the opposing team's song. I feel like me and Sliv need to re-listen to
Helicopter.
Helicopter, and you guys need to re-listen to Shatner Claus.
All right.
Because I feel like there is some Christmas magic that you guys are missing. Let me tell you boys something. I don't want to hear this around people. I don't want to hear this driving on the road. I don't want to hear this by myself. I never want to fucking hear this song ever again. And it is a fucking crime that you people think that Feliz Navidad is fucking worse than...
At least Feliz Navidad is a song.
Yeah.
Bro, he fucking turned into Super Mario 3/4 of the way through the song.
But it's a
awesome.
song. This, she's
Bruh.
just wailing helicopter.
This is a
Dude.
so Shatner Claus Feliz Navidad is a bunch of guys trying to make a song while a drunk man stumbles around and occasionally just goes, "I want to wish you a Merry Christmas."
Yes.
Yes, but at least
Yeah,
it's a
pretty much.
fucking vibe.
Yes, Chad face.
Wing doesn't even sing for most of the song. She just says,
What are you
"Oh,
talking
it's
about?"
Santa Claus."
Fucking wailing
Yeah, but dude-
is like,
On a
Shatner doesn't sing
helicopter.
period on the song. He just talks.
bro, I'm telling you, this wailing is too much. Like, it is just ear piercing. Maybe we move on while we wait for this last tie definer. Christmas shoes are pirates.
Christmas shoes is going on, in my opinion.
I'm voting Christmas
Fuck
shoes.
Christmas shoes.
Porkchopper, are you still here?
Yeah, this is a tough one.
I know you fucking hate the pirate one, but it's
Yeah,
just
like
unbearable.
musically, Christmas Shoes is fine. Musically, the fucking pirate shit makes me want to die. But like, there's just something really weird about Christmas Shoes. Fuck.
Honestly, Christmas shoes. I'm gonna say the same thing I said about fucking Little Drummer Boy. That shit is like a cracker without salt on it. Like that shit is bland bargain bin ass fucking Christian rock. Well, not rock clearly, but like I guess emotional rock. What the fuck would you even call this kind of? I guess it's not quite a
It's
ballad.
Christian country rock.
All right.
Yeah,
my ex-girlfriend says that Shatner no contest.
Oh fuck.
So from four votes to 2, Shatner somehow continues down.
Somehow. That is
I
fucking
don't
vindication.
understand.
It's literally my favorite Christmas song.
There's no.
Well, you're wrong.
Literally my favorite. What the fuck?
How can I be wrong when it's my favorite?
Oh
That
my
is
God.
literally a subjective thing.
Holy fuck.
No,
There's
you
no
are
way.
wrong.
No fucking okay, whatever.
Oh,
Back to fucking Christmas shoes. This song,
Yeah.
fuck its message.
Fuck it to
the
hell.
singer. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
I
this
hate
song.
the pirates, but it's gotta be Christmas.
You
Shoes.
said
Holy shit.
musically this fucking song is fine. I'm saying musically this song bites ass. And
Like, if it weren't for the lyrics, it'd be a good song.
it's every fucking Christmas song ever. Boring. Takes no chances with the shittiest story, the shittiest
Yeah.
lyrics, the worst rhyming conventions ever. I fucking hate Christmas shoes. Oh boy!
Oh, the hard one.
Hey.
The
I think
real
we passed a
finalists.
real hard one.
Now,
Ah.
ladies and gentlemen. If no one will make an argument first, I will.
Okay.
One of these is a little girl who was asked to sing this way by people that encouraged her to do it. Another is a grown-ass woman
Whose
dis-
managers told her to do
No, no, no. Do not give me that. She could have said no, I'm not doing this song. It is a fucking verbal assault on everyone who fucking hears it.
both songs on
This song is fucking Majora's Mask. This song is Majora's Eats My Ass. I fucking hate the fucking Jingle Bells song. I feel like I am actually on a roller coaster ride to hell every fucking time I listen to it. And quite frankly, the Chimney song, it is nails on a fucking chalkboard. Bad. But it's also like a little kid.
Yeah, it's a kid or Barbara who was 25 at the time when she recorded that. She was old enough to know better.
You're hearing both at a party. Actually, the party ends no matter what.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Everyone leaves when they hear the Chimney song. Everyone dies when they hear Jingle Bells.
Yeah,
Question mark.
Whoever's doing the coke in the bathroom at the Christmas party is immediately having a heart attack and dying.
Does anyone have a fucking argument for Chimney song?
bad. And it's longer. Do I want to
It is-
die or
That's
do I
true.
want to not have
It
ears?
is.
It's also more repetitive than Jingle Bells?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Question mark. You can't forget about the question mark.
Both are objectively.
Yeah,
really
objectively
bad.
really bad.
Yes.
They made it down to the quarters, so. Fuck.
Again, this is why this
Like,
this
this bracket hurts the most.
not just this bracket. It's this is why as a tournament the idea of what is the worst Christmas song has been so fucking fascinating to me, because this is the battle of what song sounds worse currently going into like fucking Christmas shoes.
Yeah. I can one of these
Like-
feasibly unseated.
And
too.
that's tough. That's gonna be a tough matchup.
It's grindy or panic inducing. What? It's like choosing to eat shit or eat shit.
Yes.
Either one way or another, you're eating shit.
Gentlemen, I am willing to flip the coin on this one. I am not willing to take responsibility for subjecting somebody to either of these fucking songs, let alone either of these songs back to back.
Let's do the coin flip.
We're doing the
Yeah,
coin
fair.
flip? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Whatever happens, I am okay with this decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tails.
It's Jingle Bells.
It's Ryzen.
All right.
Jingle Bells goes on.
All right.
Funky Christmas.
Down to the fucking wire. Funky
This
Funky
is the
Christmas or Feliz Navidad. Wow. Wow.
I won't subject myself to listening to Funky Funky Christmas ever again in my life.
No, for
Come on, man.
5 minutes.
It's got that New Kids on the Block groove, you know.
Fuck
Flip the
you.
groove!
And fuck the new kids on the block.
Groove is non-existent. It's fucking bullshit hip hop.
Listen, without this song, we wouldn't have Donnie Wahlberg and his amazing acting career.
Fuck off.
Wahlberg.
Fuck you.
And fuck Mark
Yeah, you know what?
Wahlberg.
You know what? Funky Funky Christmas is worse than Shatner Claus.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you, Rin.
Uh,
God damn it. Finally. Good.
so
Yes, Funky Funky
to be
Christmas
clear-
is worse?
Absolutely.
Yes, I
kidding
agree.
okay,
Oh.
so to be clear, I was gonna vote for Funky Funky Christmas. I was just
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
with
You just wanted to
Thank
hold out
you.
for the content, and I appreciate
Yeah.
you. But, no.
And with that, the Funky
Oh.
Funky Fuckers move to the finals. But who will they
Whoa.
be against?
Right.
Christmas
This-
shoes or a panic attack?
It'd actually be the hardest fucking decision on this list.
All
I'm gonna
depends,
keep it
boys. Well, what I was gonna say is, do you want to promote drugs, or do you want to promote the fact that we
Yes,
should
drugs.
be?
I'm promoting drugs.
So,
It's Christmas consumerism and fucking death,
religious
or
panic.
taking drugs.
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna have to hear both again, gentlemen. I'm sorry. At the very least, Jingle Bells is like a minute and a half.
Oh, 2 minutes. 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Well-
All right,
Since it's
everyone
been-
out of the pool. We gotta listen to it.
We listen to them both?
Yeah.
All right. See you in 7 minutes, boys.
Fuck me.
The jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Listening back to Jingle Bells ? There's weird shit that just there's all like the fucking Disney sound effects that come up. There's the fucking weird laughing she does that just makes me feel uncomfortable.
And there's these parts where, like, at the end of a verse, when she goes to hold a note for the last, like, word,
Yes.
she just, it's like she awkwardly just like ruins it almost intentionally.
Yeah.
The breathing
she
into
doesn't
the
give a
mic.
fuck.
The breathing
Yeah.
into the mic to declare, to tell the audience, this is panic. I am stressed out. I am pushing my vocal cords for whatever fucking reason I have decided.
Yeah, it's so hectic. It's not good, man.
I think I referred to the song as Majora's Mask, and I feel like in my brain, the reason I did so was because I am reminded of the happy salesman picking Link up and shaking him in the air.
Ooh.
Dude, we have had like countless descriptions of what this song is, and they're all right. It is the avatar of panic, and not in a good way.
I gotta vote for Jingle Bells.
At the same time,
Christmas shoes?
Christmas shoes is the avatar of everything wrong with a Christmas message. It's religious. It's consumerist. The story of it. When it's like, he doesn't say he's a hero, but like, the way he portrays himself, the singer portrays himself.
Well, he literally says that the kid was put there by God to
Yes.
cheer him up on Christmas.
Well, not to
That-
cheer him up.
Yeah.
It explicitly said to remind him what Christmas is all about.
Oh yes, apologies.
And that
Yeah.
is the spirit of giving.
That's awesome. He was literally buying Christmas gifts and just angry in line.
Okay,
I don't
you
know.
can't look at the
I
music
can-
video.
I can at least appreciate the intent behind the message for Christmas shoes. There was no good intent behind fucking whatever the fuck
Jingle
it was called.
bells.
Jingle bells question mark.
Question
like,
mark, yeah.
She threw that shit out there, fucking going a mile a minute, barely breathing, fucking ruining her own verses. Like, there's nothing good that came from that.
I feel like this is the argument of the sound of Christmas over the spirit of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
This is what these two songs are really coming down to here. You put fucking Jingle Bells on at a party, and everyone is going to fucking hate you. You put fucking Christmas shoes on at a party, and it's like, oh, okay.
Maybe one person's
This
gonna
is
think
dour,
that's sweet.
but this is dour, but
Someone's gonna
nobody-
turn it off.
Yeah, no one's gonna turn it off. Well, I don't know. It's like
Someone's
eh.
gonna turn it off, I think.
You think so?
Both
Absolutely
are
think so.
skips at the party.
Both are skips. That's true.
Here's the
But-
thing, though.
Yeah.
The thing with Jingle Bells is, like, we keep saying, oh, it's not that great. Sure, but it's also over so quickly.
It doesn't feel like it.
I
Oh,
don't
it
know.
definitely
No,
does.
it is.
It's
No,
the 2-minute song that feels like a 4-minute
I'll
song.
agree with that.
Yeah, she kind of, I don't know. I know it's short and it is over quickly, but it feels longer because she fucking talks so fast. She could read a whole fucking storybook in that time. There's just so
As I
much
was-
going on.
As I was saying, again, the spirit of Christmas. Jingle Bells, bad as it is very Christmas.
Yes.
It is very Christmas. And I believe that what Christmas shoes thinks Christmas is, it is incompatible with my values. I think I am somehow leaning towards Christmas shoes at the end of the day.
I'm also leaning towards Christmas shoes.
I'm leaning Barbara.
But
Damn.
It's a hard choice too, because I've hated Christmas shoes for over a decade. I had to listen to it twice today, and I hate myself. I listened to Jingle Bells thrice today, and I fucking hate myself.
I kind of disagree with the point Kaz made, which was like religion and Christmas, because you're gonna get a bit of that, and a lot of the very popular Christmas songs have some level of religion in them,
yeah,
because like the stories of Christmas and Christianity and all that.
They go
But
back.
I also feel like Christmas in a lot of modern senses, or how it should be, is, a gathering of the people you want to spend time with, like, and celebrate, just being together. I think that's
For the
huge.
record, yeah. For the record, I totally am down and understand that a lot of old Christmas music is inherently Christian because
Yeah.
it was a different time. I'm just saying, while I don't know, this song was released 14 years ago, I guess.
Something like that.
I guess
As a modern song, I feel like I don't know.
I guess
feel like, yeah, sorry.
I guess my point is, a Christmas song can have religion in it and not be heavy-handed like Christmas Shoes is.
Sure.
It is a very heavy-handed in its message song,
Mhm.
where it's like, and its message sucks. Honestly, it's like find the spirit of Christmas through giving this child these shoes. Like I said when we talked about it the first time, I felt that there are ways to get to the message that they were going for, and they completely missed it.
Yeah.
also the song came out 24 years ago. Came out in 2000.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the
Okay,
Rob
does that
Ford, or
change
sorry, Rob
things?
Ford, the
Does
Rob
that
Lowe
change things? Not
TV
really.
Doesn't really
was
change
2002.
anything.
Not really. I feel like, I don't know. honestly, you got a religious kid in the song meets Jesus. Like, yeah, it hits me in the beginning. It's like, okay, great, this is a religious song. The part at the end where it's like, yes, God put this kid in front of me. That's
what bugs me.
That seals the deal. It's like, okay, no, this is actually what the song is about. It's actually about how everything is God's plan, and this was God's plan, and by the child, the Christmas Jays. But at the same time,
It's so gross though when you put any thought at all into it, because it's like, yes, this middle-aged man doesn't know the spirit of Christmas. Let's give this kid's parent dead.
Yo,
cancer.
this kid's mom has them fake Jays.
Yeah, no, I gotta
Jordan
go
never
with
did that
shoes.
move.
Yeah, I gotta go with shoes.
At the same time, Jingle Bells? Question mark will haunt my dreams. All of these are going on the communal Christmas playlist, fuckers.
Shoes better not make it on.
Yeah, I don't.
I will
really
throw the speaker out of the house.
And I mentioned this before, right? Like, it's like, while we listened to Shoes again, me and Sliver started arguing about the rhyming, and Sliver told me, you know, not every song needs to rhyme, not every part of it needs to rhyme. Lyrically, what annoys me at Christmas Shoes is that it does go for rhymes. It does go for the easy rhymes at multiple points. But for the chorus, for the most important point, it rhymes please with shoes.
It rhymes nothing with nothing.
Creative bankruptcy. Fucking creative bankruptcy.
Shoes.
I will
and...
say, there are multiple points throughout the song where it is clunkier than a freaking
Actually, though.
Chevelle.
Yeah.
I believe we have our tiebreaker. So shoes versus fucking.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm not going to subject us to listening to fucking Funky Christmas.
Which makes Funky Christmas obviously the winner if we're avoiding it so much.
No, we don't. Listen. Funky Christmas is shit. It is 5 minutes of shit. Is a trek.
It is longer than Christmas Shoes and has no message.
It doesn't need one. It does not need a message to be good. Fucking simply having a wonderful Christmas time doesn't have a message.
It's about having a wonderful Christmas time.
Well, so is fucking Funky Christmas.
But there's no funk in Funky Christmas.
Right.
Here's what I was thinking in the previous round. Because when we did the Christmas, like just now, the Christmas Shoes and
hell.
Freaking
hell.
The Jingle Bells question mark.
It's hell.
Period. I knew going into the finals, if Jingle Bells question mark was in the finals, I would have an argument for Funky Christmas being the worst.
Really?
However, if Christmas Shoes were to make it, I would have no doubt in my mind Christmas Shoes is worse than Funky Christmas. Someone could have fun listening to Funky Christmas.
Yes. Off.
Or like all 12 New Kids on the Block fans that are still around.
This one's for you, pal.
This one's for you, pal. You know, I could see them digging it. Does anyone... Like, the people who like Christmas Shoes are bawling their eyes out at it. There are good songs that invoke emotion like that, but this is not one of them.
Getting emotional
not for us, at the very least.
Yeah, getting emotional over something isn't... You know, I'm not out here trying to judge you if you get emotional over a song. It's...
Yeah, no.
You know, at the end of the day, it is art. However shitty we think that art is.
The point
I don't know.
mainly trying to make in saying that is that, like, Christmas Shoes is not a good song that makes people cry. You know?
Yeah. Alright, Christmas Shoes wins.
Unless anyone has any objections.
Unless anyone has any retort.
I'm a poor debater.
I think either one is worse. If I had to pick, I probably would have picked Funky Christmas, but I'm fine with either one.
I would also choose
losing.
Funky Christmas, which would make it a 50-50. It's just that I've hated Christmas Shoes for so long, and I've hated it because of its innate religious connotations, and it makes me just feel gross all around. That I
And-
think I'm on a slight bias against it.
Well, yeah, we're all biased, like
Yeah.
no matter what. But I'm just asking you personally, your hatred towards that song.
I would rather have it not been in the bracket period because of my hatred towards it.
It was.
Yeah, it was. And I'm really sad that it was.
Wouldn't you want
Yeah.
the song that makes you angry that it's on the bracket period because of how much it bothers you to be declared the worst?
But like
Yeah,
I'm
this
I'm
needs to be
biased
done.
against it because of its religiousness, and I don't think that's fair because of the person I am.
We're all
Right? Because it's a
different-
Christmas song. Christmas is innately, like, originally a
Yeah.
religious holiday.
That's fair. I mean, if you're
It
religious or
still
if you're older,
is.
you'd probably think about it very differently.
Right, and that's why I feel different
Sure.
about like the whole. It just makes me feel bad. So I discounted on that accord. It's why like Silent Night isn't on here or like shit like that.
Silent Night's a good song, though.
I'm gonna say
Sorry.
once again, I am fine with religion being in Christmas music. If that, like, I get it, it is an innately religious thing. It's that the message here is bungled. I can still go and appreciate
But, like-
things like Silent Night, like, you know,
But, like-
old King Wencesworth or whatever the fuck, and fucking Little Drummer Boy. I can enjoy songs like that.
But would like
This is religious and it's shit.
But would a really religious person like connect with the message that Christmas Shoes is failing, in your guys' opinion, to put forward?
Well, I don't know. I'm not
Because
fucking
there is a lot of
religious
people exactly, which makes it a lot harder to judge a religious Christmas song.
Well,
We're
I
all
would
brilliant
argue
here with our
that
own
the
biases, right?
Right.
I would also argue that because it's still failing the message, that is something I can pretty comfortably state.
Like, it's failing the message, in our opinion. I
Okay,
don't know
so
how
hold-
someone who
hold
is
on.
very religious will feel about like the message of like, oh, God put me there for this.
So, Sliv, I think there is a point that you're missing, though. This is our tournament, and it's
It is.
entirely based on our opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't think. While I do agree with what you're saying, that people who are religious might actually enjoy it, and they might see it differently, that doesn't ultimately matter when this is entirely about how we feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, somebody who, you know, is
Because
from
like this is
in Mexico would probably see Feliz Navidad differently than the Porkchopper.
Yeah, especially if fucking William Shatner.
And again, I would argue, like, there are good religious songs. It, like, if a song is good enough, it can win somebody like me who is generally abrasive towards religion over.
Hey, look at Creed. Their music is all fucking super religious.
is
and
huge. I
everybody
love
fucking
Creed.
loved them.
Creed's fantastic.
by their
We
own
love Creed.
definition, they're not a religious band, though.
They
Oh,
are a
come
fucking religious
on.
At
band.
least
Creed
that's what
is-
they say.
Come
Yeah.
on, Creed is religious. Let's be real here.
They'll swear up and down they're not.
We all love
Yeah.
fucking Creed. You love Creed.
It's like
Every
the fucking three
guy
members
has,
leave to make a new band and they call it fucking Alter Bridge.
every guy has a
Anyway.
phase where it's 2 a.m. and they're listening to Creed
Yeah,
a
man.
little bit too
You
loud.
guys going to a phase where it's 4 a.m. and you're listening to Jingle Bells.
Question mark.
So
Yeah.
I guess the one point I would make to you Isla, before we move on, kind
Yes,
of,
yes.
is you're allowed to be selfish in your opinion.
Yeah,
Would
it
it?
does.
Okay. Would it legitimately help you, Sliv, if we listen to Funky Funky Christmas?
We will do that for you.
It doesn't have to be unanimous.
No, but
It
I'd,
doesn't,
I'd
but
like
I want-
I'd like to end this on like a definitive call.
A definitive call.
I'd like
Not
Has
so
the
much a
pork
coin flip.
chopper leaned
I'd like
towards
us
shoes
to
now?
look at all sides of both songs. We have given a lot of time to Christmas Shoes. I want us to take us. I think it might benefit the last entry of this very argued tournament to take a solid look at Funky Funky Christmas at 4 a.m.
That's
It's fine.
4 a.m.
See y'all in 5 minutes.
See y'all in 5 minutes.
Okay,
All
we're
right,
at the end.
I'm just gonna come out of the gate, straight up. That was fucking painful.
Yeah.
So listen, new song or whatever the fuck they're called with Christmas shoes may have been misguided, but at least they had good intentions. At least they tried. New Kids on the Block, they literally didn't try at all. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is trash. That was painful to listen to.
It's like it is just like listening to the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live.
Yeah, it was. That's
Just the weakest rhymes, just the cheesiest cheeseball references, fucking calling out members that, yeah, I guess if you knew who they were, wow, cool shout out to that person. Just the shittiest Santa impression I think I've ever heard in my entire life, bar none.
Yeah. That was brutal.
The issue,
I'd watch the whole Turtles Christmas special over that.
the issue
Probably,
I run
yeah.
into, and it gave me a headache the first time too. The bass line, do 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 do.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
there it is. There's that like
Do, do,
single
do, do.
fucking note
Do, do,
bass
do,
line.
do.
And then they're with like the spinny thing that goes click, 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 click. And it's like every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Funky, funky Christmas.
Do, do, do,
Yeah, I
do,
think
do,
that
Do, do,
song,
do, do.
not only is it a just terrible Christmas song, it represents everything that was absolutely wrong with a lot of like rap and like
Hip-hop in the
pop music
80s.
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything that was wrong with that era of that kind of music.
Yeah.
No, I gotta vote for Funky Funky Christmas. That was really bad.
It is pain incarnate.
Yeah,
Wow.
An assault to the ears.
like that felt worse than it did the first time I listened to it. That could be because it's 4 a.m., but I think it's just because it's bad.
I'm sure that's also impacting us a little bit. As it's been
This has been a
fucking-
marathon. More
The thing
so
is,
than I thought.
we
it would
just
be.
listened to Christmas Shoes not too long ago,
Yeah.
and this is still way worse.
There's a melody to Christmas Shoes. It succeeds in being
Yeah.
a song that some people may find listenable.
That's true. It does succeed in being a song.
Yeah.
This succeeds in being noise. Different types of noise for 5 fucking minutes. You are trapped in a Boys on the Block or New Kids on the Block jam session, and the doors are locked, and they are just pulling out all the fucking instruments and just literal, like, not throwing out their B lines, throwing out their Z lines that fucking nobody wants to listen to see if anything sticks. And it never does. It's just garbage all the way through. And it's tough.
It's crazy. One of the comments I think was saying how they still bust out the album and listen to it every Christmas, and it's like,
No.
really? Like, are you in the house
They
alone?
don't.
I cannot imagine somebody pulling that shit out and being like, yeah, this is what I want to listen to today.
We continue to bring up the example of the fucking Christmas party. Where if this comes on, what's going on? And maybe for the first fucking minute, people are like, okay, this is alright.
I'll do you one.
This sucks, but like, I guess the next song is coming. But we are subjected to this.
I'll do you one better,
8
Kaz.
minutes of
Imagine you're in a car. And this is on.
And you're in the back seat,
And
no
you're in
radio
the back
controls.
seat.
back
You don't
seat.
have the aux cable.
Oh,
You
fuck
can't
me.
change it. The driver is leaving it on.
yeah.
You can't zone that sound out.
Oh, you can't. You unclip your seatbelt, you jump out the fucking door.
Yeah, that's the only way
Yeah.
you're getting rid of this.
And that's why you'll meet Jesus tonight.
We need to make this little fucking emote.
This motherfucker's ending up in the thumbnail, just so you know. All right, so
So
I-
another point I would make is So I'm doing some digging. I'm not. This might shock someone. I'm not a big New Kids on the Block person. They
Wow.
had this is a full Christmas album, and they actually had some songs on this album that did really well. Shocker, this one is not one of them.
Ooh, what a
Yeah.
thunk.
Just thought that was worth noting. I am willing to change my vote over to Funky Funky Christmas.
I am staying strong on Christmas Shoes. This is equally bad. This is equally bad in a different kind of way. They are
Yeah.
both terrible fucking
Absolutely.
things.
Mhm.
I think it's like you're splitting hairs to get to a conclusion here. We just need to get to a conclusion.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going with Funky Christmas.
I have to say Funky Funky Christmas.
I think they're totally interchangeable in that final spot,
Yeah.
but I'm going to give it to the Funky Funky Christmas.
All right. Well, then I suppose Funky Funky Christmas, despite my predictions, has won the worst fucking Christmas song after all this time we got here, boys.
It took
The
us a
worst
while, but we
Christmas
got
song.
there.
In the end, we
Kids
got
on,
there.
New Kids on the Block, contact us. We'll send you your award in the mail.
Yeah.
You hear us, Donnie Wahlberg?
I will send you a fucking spring-loaded shit in the mail.
Yeah, big fresh steamy shit from my backyard.
Enjoy.
So, boys, when are we doing the best Christmas song bracket?
Never.
Oh, we're
Never.
we're starting
Hey,
it right now.
Everyone in the comments, please tell us your least favorite Christmas song and why. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
do this
and
every
maybe,
year if this
you know,
goes
per-
to numbers.
Perhaps we got it wrong at some point. We're not perfect. If you think
Yeah.
one of them should have made it or shouldn't have made it, you can tell us there too.
I've been your Kaznaris, with me's Ren,
I'll see you all later. Happy holidays.
Porkchopper,
Merry Christmas.
and Sliv.
Merry Christmas, folks.
Happy holidays, fuckers. See you in the new year.